look at the Hawks, Greg, they have home court now. What do they need to do to take advantage of this opportunity?
And, Kevin, these are the games where, I feel like you need to make big shots because the teams are close. One or two plays either way could decide this thing. That's why you have to value every possession early.
Now, here's Johnson. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. McCollum's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Hawks. Bridges kicks to Towns. New York moving the ball around. Here's Brunson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, how about that conversion by Jalen Brunson? This has become a staple of his game.
If we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, yours had started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
That one falls for Brunson. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Now, here's Johnson. And Okongwu slams it in.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Hart outside. At the top of the key, Towns. Bridges outside. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. A rebound by Johnson.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Brunson, good.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
For Atlanta, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Okongwu. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Brunson. And he drops it in from the low post. Brunson's got 7 points.
Boy, Mikal just adding value to your team when he's keeping his head on a swivel like that.
Alexander Walker passes to McCollum. Okongwu with the screen on Brunson. And the basket by McCollum.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Hart. Here's Brunson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
First one falls for him. And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
Both good from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
The Hawks leading. Johnson outside. Back to Alexander Walker. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Hart outside. Pass to Towns. Now, here's Bridges. For 3. New York missing again. The Hawks leading by 3. Kuminga kicks to Okongwu. Here's Alexander Walker. Brunson covering. And stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Daniels against Bridges. Hart outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Hawks have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Now Daniels. Pass to Alexander Walker. On the 3 off target. Knicks trail by 3. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Anunoby.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Alexander Walker. Atlanta again missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. Launches it. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Kuminga kicks to Daniels. Here's Alexander Walker. Okongwu a screen. 3-pointer. Daniels. The Hawks again can't hit. New York's gone 0-4 from 3-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. On the wing, Johnson. Inside. Okongwu's shot is good. And that's now 6 points for Onyeka Okongwu. Pass to Brunson. Back to Hart from the arc. Atlanta with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Kuminga. No scoring in this one. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
Now here's Brunson. Defended by Alexander Walker. And that one's good. Brunson.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson doesn't force shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper, he's more than content to take it.
The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing by 2. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
You know, their energy kicked in down the stretch, but too many mistakes overall. Just was not their night.
The Hawks making a switch here. Hield's checked in. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. Hield kicks to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Brunson. 13 points in the game. Over Hield. Here's Robinson. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
Outside, Kuminga. And the basket is good. And the Hawks lead by 4. For New York, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Back to Brunson. Over Hield. Brunson, no good.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Here's Kuminga. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Kuminga finds Hield. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Bridges outside. Six on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Johnson with the rebound. The Hawks leading. Three-pointer, Daniels. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brunson outside. Over Daniels. Brunson, good. Brunson's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Daniels kicks to Okongwu. Hield outside. Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Knicks trail by 3. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Atlanta making some changes. Tony Bradley's checked in for Okongwu. Zachary Rizachet comes in for Jalen Johnson. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Dyson Daniels. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Towns, he's checked in for Hart. Landry Shamet comes in for OG Anunoby. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. Now, here's Clarkson. Robinson sets a screen for Clarkson. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Newell, he's checked in for the Hawks. The Hawks leading by 3. Riza with it. They kick out to Heel. A three-pointer off the mark. New York shooting 47% here so far. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Pass to Clarkson. There's 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. Just 3 to shoot. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 3-point lead. Riza wide open. From outside off the mark.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Towns, the pass to Alvarado. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Robinson. There's Shamet. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Now, Riza for the 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's been all about Okongwu for Atlanta. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
And guys, they've done a great job beating their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
Here's Hield following the score by New York. Off target with his 3. Down low. Robinson kicks to Shamet. Fires for 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside, Kuminga. Pass to McCollum. Stolen by Robinson. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Shamet finds Clarkson. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. Here's Alvarado. The second effort. And Robinson with the layup. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
And here's McCollum for 3. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Towns against Kuminga. Shamet the pass to Clarkson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, incredible effort from Clarkson on that play. Willing to give everything to make it an N1 opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Hawks making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years, loading up for a title run, and they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, and of course you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to get Karl Anthony Towns. They haven't quite reached the summit, will they?
To stop the run. Rebound collected by Clarkson. The Knicks leading by 4. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
And Kuminga throws it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Clarkson passes to Robinson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Guys, he's such a big target. On the alley-oop, throw it up. Mr. Robinson, the only one in the building who could catch it and finish.
Here's Ricochet. He has yet to score. With some arc. It's good.
Well, Ricochet has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Pass to Towns. Outside Robinson. Clarkson for 3. Sinks the triple. Clarkson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. Corey Kispert comes in for Buddy Hield. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So for the Knicks, Anunoby, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Bridges in for Jordan Clarkson. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Brunson outside. From 6 feet. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
That one falls for Brunson. Both free throws good for Brunson. The Hawks trail by 7. Benson with it. Hasn't made one yet. Outside, Kuminga takes a 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. Towns kicks to Anunoby. 5 on the clock. And here's Brunson outside. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
This guy won't give an inch. Brunson answers back with a 3 of his own. You've got to love it.
Pass to Kispert. Back to Vincent. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Vincent's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Bridges passes to Robinson. Over Johnson. And Robinson that time on the assist from Bridges. Bridges has got his third assist on the night. The Hawks trail by 7. Kuminga, screen on Brunson. Here's Vincent. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. The Doors with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
Now Vincent, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. Just 5 on the clock. There's Kuminga. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Here's Towns. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Kispert wide open. He fires. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
Out to the right wing. Releases from 15, and once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Towns finds Brunson. Good! Brunson, no fear down low.
Superb touch on the teardrop. Jalen Brunson so good with the floater.
Pass to Kispert. Here's Kuminga. They could use a bucket. It's rebounded by Brunson.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the wing on the left. Left side, Towns. Back to Brunson. Takes the 3. Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Kuminga. Tyson Daniels comes in for Zachary Rizachet. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Gabe Vincent. And New York with a change here, too. Hart's checked in. Here's Alexander-Walker. Pass to Kispert. The 3 from Johnson. Robinson pulls it in.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And here's Brunson. He's got 25. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This guy is so cagey. Jalen Brunson gets that defender off their feet with the pump fake. So good.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. That one is off. Good on the second free throw. The Hawks trail by 15. Pass to Kispert. On the wing, Daniels. He's guarded by Anunoby. Daniels dishes to Kispert. Shot clock at 6. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Back to Brunson. Trying to get open is Robinson. And Brunson, the basket on the assist by Bridges.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Alexander Walker.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Guys, back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Drills it from outside.
Boy, how about that quick three response by Mikal Bridges?
Now, Alexander Walker. 7 points in the game. Now, here's Kispert. Defended by Bridges. Here's Alexander Walker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's New York. They're on an 18-7 run. Hart kicks to Bridges. Brunson right side. And again, it's a New York three.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Kispert finds Daniels. Johnson outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Daniels, no good. The Knicks leading by 18. Here's Robinson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one drops. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Hawks trail by 19. Outside Daniel. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Okongwu. Will it go? And the layup's good off the glass. Okongwu's now got 4 this quarter. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Hart outside. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Count the basket. 33 points here for Jalen Brunson.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Kispert. His three-pointer's off the mark. New York leading by 19. Now here's Brunson. 33 points for him. Bobbed up there for Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
Oh, that's how you power that one down, young fella.
He went hard to the hoop and did not disappoint when he got there. And so it's New York with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Got more in store for you right after this.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Atlanta Hawks.
If you can't stop anybody, you can't win. It's just that simple.
Yeah, the game's been completely one-sided, and we promised our viewers a good contest. Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. In good position in the series, but not so much tonight. Guys, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I think they took their foot off the gas just a little bit. Feeling confident, but you got to keep working.
Yeah, you need to have that killer instinct. You know, when you got a team down, that's when you got to put them away.
Get them out of there. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
You get the sense when there's big-time performances to be had, this guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here.
New York leading by 21. Bridges outside. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Pass to Bridges. Brunson, left side. Drills the three-pointer. Brunson's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Knicks.
Well, consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
And here is Okongwu. Back to Alexander Walker. Sinks that one from the post. Alexander Walker's got 9.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Okongwu down low. Defended by Towns. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow. Brunson outside. The kick out to Towns. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks trail by 20. So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season he came in second in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in steals, and this young man's just getting started. Figures to be a problem for a long time.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Hart finds Brunson. And he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Now, this is what makes Jalen Brunson special. You've got to knock down contested shots. Mr. Brunson up to the task.
Back to McCollum. Fires the 3. Bridges with the board. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Pass to Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Here's Johnson. Still scoreless. It's McCollum on the wing. Brunson covering. Back to Alexander Walker. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Anunoby finds Towns. Here's Brunson. And it's Daniels with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And the rejection by Towns. They got him on the arm, but it still can. The Hawks shooting their first foul shot of the night. New York leading by 23. Brunson the pass to Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight. Johnson outside. Back to Alexander Walker. The 3 from McCollum, and the 3 ball is good. 7 points for C.J. McCollum.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Hart, that's good.
Now, Josh Hart's starting to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me.
McCollum against Brunson. Johnson outside. Back to McCollum. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Atlanta.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. And he lays it straight in. Brunson's got 42 in the game.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Alexander Walker.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, out with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Hart kicks to Bridges. From deep, Brunson. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson, a wide open look. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Anunoby has the open look, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the 3-point shot in response. Wow.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Johnson with it. 6 points for him. Here's McCollum. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Doesn't quite have the height, but boy, does McCollum have the heart. He's a relentless finisher in traffic.
And that one misses.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
Unloads from 13. Towns the pass to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over McCollum. And the shot falls short this time. The Hawks trail by 21. And here is Johnson. McCollum outside. On the wing, Daniels. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Hart outside. Pass to Brunson. The 3. And again, New York with the triple.
At some point, does the defense decide we need to send more at him? Because right now he is scoring at will.
Bridges finds Brunson. Now, here's Bridges. New York moving it around. And, yep, another basket.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Johnson dishes to McCollum. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Johnson with a screen on Bridges. And it's good for 2. Alexander Walker's got 6 here in this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Pass to Okongwu. Now McCollum. Brunson covering. Johnson for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And that's now 9 points for Johnson.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Johnson against Hart. Back to Brunson. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Now McCollum, he's got 12. Alexander Walker passes to Daniels. Pass to Okongwu, and it's McCollum in the corner. Another 3 for Atlanta.
An outstanding three-point shooter. You've got to chase McCollum off those corners.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Kuminga's come in for Okongwu. Reza Shea is coming in for Daniels. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Gabe Vincent in for C.J. McCollum. And then for New York, Robinson's checked in for Towns. Landry Shamet comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Clarkson in for Bridges. Brunson, the bounce pass. Robinson passes to Hart. Back to Robinson. Brunson, right side. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Crafty move, and it's Johnson with the jam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Brunson outside. Takes it inside. And good that time. Brunson's got 54 points.
Boy, Jalen Brunson just reads what the defense concedes, and on that one, it's a drive.
Johnson outside. Pass to Reza Shea. The shot from the low post is good. Reza Shea's got his second bucket.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility. The rookie, Reza Shea, looking comfortable operating inside.
Brunson kicks to Clarkson. Hart with a screen on Hield. Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Rizichet.
Hey, yo, right here.
1:12 left here in the third quarter. No good on the triple. The Knicks leading by 21. Out to Brunson. And another one falls. Amazing.
What a performance. He's now tied for third most points in single-game playoff history.
Well, GA, the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books.
And that 57 ties him with Donovan Mitchell's bubble game back in 2020.
Here's Rizichet. He's covered by Shamet. New York shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. Pass to Brunson. There's 21 seconds left in the third. And another one!
I mean, when have you seen a player get this hot in a playoff game?
I don't know, GA. I know this, though. He now ranks third all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning.
And now only Elgin Baylor and Michael Jordan ahead of him. How much further can he go?
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. New York ahead, just dominating this one. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And how about a look now at our assist to the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Rizichet with it. Pass to Hield. Shoots over Shamet. Hield can't hit. Hield's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Towns the pass to Shamet. Some nice passing by New York here. Robinson left side. And here's Clarkson. Guarded by Rizichet. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Shooting one.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have
One
they.
shot.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Clarkson, no good on the free throw.
Sometimes, guys, you need someone on your team who understands my job is to be aggressive, whether I have it going or whether I don't. And Jordan Clarkson is that guy.
Pass to Alvarado to the inside. Towns is doubled. Here's Shamet. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Hawks shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And a wide open look for McCollum. Alvarado grabs the board. Towns kicks to Shamet. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Outside, Towns. From downtown, rebounded by the Hawks. Kuminga's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now, Rizichet. Here's Gay. The 3 from McCollum. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Shamet kicks to Towns. And it's Alvarado in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's Ricochet missing. For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Alvarado finds Clarkson. Now Towns. Traps in the tray.
This is a big who we know stretches the floor to great effect. Mr. Towns from 3.
The Hawks have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. To the middle. And Hield gets it to go on the assist by McCollum.
Boy, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
Pass to Towns. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Gay. From down in the low post, it goes.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Knicks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Now, here's Shamet. Guarded by Ricochet. Towns, high post. Clock at 4. Here's Alvarado. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the basket by McCollum.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. For the Hawks, Johnson comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Corey Kispert subbed in for Ricochet. Clarkson up top. Anunoby outside. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. 6 to shoot. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Johnson outside. Hield outside. Offline with his 3. The Knicks have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Brunson. And another one falls.
He has taken over this game.
And now GA tied for the second most points in a playoff game all time.
He's equaled the great Elgin Baylor, 61 points, an extraordinary game.
Johnson dishes to McCollum. Let's go. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. For New York, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Out to Clarkson. No good with the triple. Atlanta's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Johnson outside. Pass to Hield. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Clarkson. And he gets it back. Hield with a screen on Clarkson. Johnson kicks to Hield. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Hits it again. Wow.
And that bucket looks as wide as the Pacific Ocean. He just can't miss.
A phenomenal offensive exhibition, and now he is tied the all-time scoring mark for points in a playoff game.
And the great Michael Jordan may stand alone, but not in this category. He's got some company.
Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Daniels comes in for Hield. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Atlanta's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Johnson kicks to McCollum. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. And now 24 points for C.J. McCollum.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Brunson, that's a two-pointer. Towns, wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's the confidence of Towns. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in.
Johnson outside. Back to McCollum. There's the three. Another three for Atlanta.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Pass to Towns. And the shot goes in. Towns has got 13 points in the second half. Atlanta's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. McCollum outside. Shot clock at 5. Fade away, and it goes down 2 points. McCollum's got 29.
And just look at those numbers. What can't McCollum do?
Brunson the pass to Towns. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Daniels kicks to Johnson. Now here's Kispert. It's McCollum on the wing, defended by Hart. McCollum no good. The Knicks leading by 22. Hart the pass to Brunson. Outside, Towns. Towns, a screen on Johnson. Hart, no good. Hawks shooting here in the fourth quarter, around 41%. Okongwu kicks to McCollum. Johnson sets the screen for McCollum. And again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Towns finds Brunson. Anunoby outside. And good, he hits it again.
And that bucket, if you can believe it, sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Greg, the way he came out tonight, you could feel the level of his focus. He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show.
And Michael Jordan, the GOAT, holding that top spot for decades, to now witness someone break his record. I mean, this is crazy.
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Falling into a 2-game hole would have been a disaster, and he knew it. He's done everything in his power to get momentum back on their side in this series. Johnson surveying the floor. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him. The tip in on the offensive rebound. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. They have a 19-point lead. Brunson against McCollum. Brunson, no good. Johnson outside. Over Brunson. 9 feet out, and it's good.
Boy, nice pass, a little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
New York leading by 17. Hart outside. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the fourth. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Johnson the screen. Alexander Walker passes to Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's good from Johnson. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gaze checked in. Corey Kispert comes in for Dyson Daniels. Fields checked in for Alexander Walker. And Vincent subbed in for C.J. McCollum. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Josh Hart. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by 17.
And entering the final countdown, Game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for the Knicks.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
The win tonight will bring the series to dead even at 2 games apiece. Just what they had hoped for before the location changes again.
Just where they want to be. I mean, they fought hard, and boy, did they look great tonight and got the job done.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Brunson.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Vincent finds Kispert. From deep, Johnson. Robinson pulls it in. Now Alvarado. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a crucial game for them, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
And this series, I think, hinged on who picked up Game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything can happen.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.